Hello, and welcome back to the Work in Real Time, episode 16. Today it is June the 10th. My name is Alicia, and I am a holistic health coach who supports women in creating lives that feel sustainable, nourishing, and grounded. It's been almost a month since my last episode. And once again, I have not done any new lessons in the food freedom course. Life has just been extremely busy. My daughter graduated, family came into town, and I was moving things from one house to another. There were events, responsibilities, hosting, transitions, and honestly, for a while, I felt myself slipping into that old mindset again, that voice that says, you're getting off track. You need to do better. You're falling behind. But this time, something was different. I realized something important. Even though I was not sitting down doing the coursework, I was still doing the work. And I think that's what I really want to talk about today, because healing is not only happening when you're journaling, watching a lesson, or checking off a box. Sometimes healing shows up in the way you move through real life. And I notice I'm moving through life differently now. The old Alicia would have tried to do everything herself, clean the entire house before guests arrive, cook every meal from scratch, pick everyone up from the airport herself, push through exhaustion, overfunction, overgive, and quietly drown underneath all of it. But this time, I hired someone to help clean the house. I prepared some food ahead instead of trying to do everything at once. And I asked for help with airport pickup. This may sound small to somebody else, but for me, it was major. Because for most of my life, strength looked like carrying everything. Now I'm beginning to realize that health sometimes looks like support. My relationship with food is shifting. Another thing I noticed during all of this was I had compassion and grace with my food choices. I ate more convenience foods during this season. There were celebrations, late meals, desserts, and party food. But I truly enjoy the food without guilt. I'm noticing that I'm letting go more and more of this ideal that food are either good or bad. Now, do I still believe some food nourishes my body more than others? Absolutely. But I no longer believe eating less nutritious food means I failed. That shift has brought me so much peace because now I focus less on perfection and more on overall support. Something else is changing too. I've also noticed that I'm putting more effort into my appearance lately, finding clothes that fit me better and wearing things that make me feel pretty. Because for a long time, there was a part of me that believed if your body isn't where you want it to be yet, then you don't deserve to fully pour into yourself. But I don't believe that same way anymore. I'm starting to understand that I deserve care now, not 10 pounds from now, not after fixing myself, but now. And that has been a really beautiful shift for me. Now, I will say, coming off of all this busyness and trying to settle back into normal life has been overwhelming at times. At first, I started slipping back into old patterns, trying to push through my exhaustion as well as trying to immediately get back on track. But then I stopped myself and I said, no, Alicia, you are tired and it is okay to rest. That may sound simple, but years ago, I would have ignored my body completely. Now I'm listening. Furthermore, I'm not starting over. I'm continuing from a new place, a wiser place, a softer place, and a more aware place. That feels very different. What I'm most proud of, you know, if someone looked at me through the lens of standard beauty culture, they might say, well, what is there to be proud of? You're still overweight. But honestly, that doesn't shake me the way it used to. Because what I want now is deeper than appearance. I want to be healthy, happy, supported, loved, content, and at peace. I just want a simple, meaningful life. And for the first time, I feel like I'm actually becoming the woman I've been trying to force myself to become for years. Not through punishment or shame, but through awareness, compassion, support, and honesty. So if you're in a season where life is busy, where you haven't done everything right, where things feel messy, I want you to hear me clearly. You may still be doing the work. That work might look like asking for help, resting, letting go of guilt, enjoying food, speaking kindly to yourself, allowing support, not spiraling after an off week, wearing clothes that make you feel beautiful, or simply continuing instead of quitting. That is still healing. Sometimes that's the deepest work of all. If you're navigating your own relationship with food, body, or health and would like to learn more about the Empower Her journey or join my free private Facebook group, you can find the information in the links below. And I'll see you next time right here for the Work in Real Time.